literally got chucked out of the shop for standing up for animals, apparently. Apparently, no one's allowed to stand up for them, and people will laugh when you do try to stand up for them. People will laugh at you. They will ridicule you as well, and they will make you feel like you're doing the wrong thing because you want to stand up for animals. And yeah, they don't worry about that. It's not okay. It's not also not okay to it's also not okay to laugh at animals being murdered. I've got my microphone here, hold on. It's never okay to just think it's all normal. It's not normal. It's disgusting, and people think that we're crazy because we're vegan and we don't want to hurt animals. So that's what happens, and people will literally call you crazy because you are standing up for these animals who are being murdered right now in a slaughterhouse. What I'll do is I will have my sign. So this man here, he won't have a conversation with me. Hello. So this man here, he won't have a conversation. What he'll do is he'll laugh. Like they'll all laugh and they think it's funny. So because they're all doing the same thing, they're all doing the wrong thing, they think it's obviously think it's funny. I've had my sign as well. So yeah, if you can see here. I mean, I would actually probably be quite embarrassed if I was here. I would feel a little bit silly, and I think you're probably quite embarrassed, are you?
Embarrassed?
Yeah, just for picking up the flesh.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you love about dead animals?
Oh, anything. Eat them alive if need be.
Why? Are you
That's
okay? Are you a psychopath?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
Eat anybody.
What is wrong
You're
with
a
you?
horse,
What is wrong with you? I'm not scared of you, a coward like you who hurts animals. So he thinks he's obviously a weird. What? Are you okay? Are you unwell? I don't think he's very well because he's just said that he would eat all animals and he would eat me if he could, which is really, really weird thing to say. But yeah. So yeah, what we're doing is what I'm basically doing here is just holding a presence at the butchers, just to be here and basically to hold people accountable of what happens to these animals, because it's not normal to eat dead animals. It's very strange. People go home and they've got pets at home and they're embarrassed. They can be embarrassed. They sort of don't really talk to you. They don't make any effort to speak. They'll just ignore you, if you know what I mean, or just think that, just act like you're the crazy one because you don't want to hurt animals. Okay. Oh, yeah. So they'll kind of make you think that you're the crazy one just because. Shut up and let them do their thing. Well, what they're doing at the moment is they are paying for. So what they're doing at the moment is they are paying for animals to be murdered. Okay. So up there is a slaughterhouse here. Look, what he's doing now. Hi. Yeah. So what he's doing now is he's picking up the bodies. I mean, do you think that's normal? Why are you going in here? Why do you eat flesh? Why do you eat flesh? So do you think you were made to eat flesh?
Yeah.
Do you think you'd die if you didn't eat it?
I would,
Yeah, do you? So do you know what vegan means?
Yeah.
What does it mean?
I mean, people
No, it means that we're against any animal exploitation, murder, any sentient being.
no animals get killed playing the film when they do eat it.
Pardon?
No animals get killed.
Have you got any evidence for that? Research for that? Do you have evidence for that? Do you have evidence? You can talk. He can talk to me if he wants. You don't have to tell him. Yeah.
I love this place.
You love like full of corpses and dead bodies.
Yeah.
Why?
Why wouldn't you?
What do you mean? Because I don't want to pay for abuse
I
and.
was eating tons of grass and burnt into my fresh milk.
Do you think there's any difference between a cow and a dog?
Hey?
Do you think there's a difference between a cow and a dog?
No, they're all meat.
What, so dogs are meat?
Yeah, they're all
Okay,
meat.
do you eat dogs?
I don't personally.
Why?
I don't eat all meat in the flesh.
Why not though? Why not? So what animals do you not pay to be murdered?
Hey?
What animals do you not pay to be murdered?
I can't see the problem.
So you don't see the problem with animals, sentient
Only
beings?
problem I have is the halal meat. They cut the throat and let it bleed out.
Yeah, do you know they do that up the road?
Huh?
Do you know they do that up the road?
Yeah, well, they should stop that.
Yeah, so either way they're being murdered, aren't they?
They're not being
Pigs-
murdered, are they?
So
They
if
wouldn't
I went
feed
up
it.
to you, and cut your throat, right, and stunned you, or put you in a gas chamber and hung you up by your leg, would I be murdering
Are you
you?
going to eat me?
Would I be murdering
Yeah, but are
you?
you going to eat me?
Don't answer the question, do you?
Oh, do you think that's right?
No,
Are
you
gonna
said
eat
it's
me?
not. Do you know the definition of murder?
Hey?
Do you know the definition of murder?
To end someone's life.
What do you mean? Then?
For me, to end someone's life.
Right, okay. So what are you doing to these individuals then that are
I'm
all...
eating them.
Right, so are you ending their lives?
Hey?
I don't know what you mean. You said that
You're ending the
murder,
plant's life, aren't you?
but plants aren't sentient.
How do you know?
Because they don't have a central nervous system and a spine. A cow, a pig, a chicken, a sentient being does. Do you have any? Do you have any companions?
Plants turn to
I can
face
show
the
you
sun.
here.
Plants turn to face the sun.
Yeah, they're alive.
So they know where the sun is.
Yeah, they're
so
alive.
they
They're
must
not
be-
sentient.
well, they must be.
So if you love plants, like you say, and you care about plants,
I don't love anything.
oh right,
That's
because you're
great.
you're obviously trying to justify murder with plants are sentient, aren't you?
I'm not saying you eat sentient beings, so do they.
Yeah, do you know
You
plants
can't
aren't
prove they're
sentient?
not.
Pardon?
You can't prove they're
They
not.
haven't got a central nervous system and a spine, so that means
They
they're
don't
not
need to
sentient.
have a spine, do you?
Have a look. Look up what it means.
Jellyfish haven't got a spine,
Right, jellyfish aren't sentient.
aren't they?
No, they say
They
they haven't
don't
got
know
a
they're
spine
there.
and a central nervous system. Why are you trying to justify murder?
Yeah, what you say, I'm not going to eat meat.
No, but it's not meat,
Well,
it's
it's
flesh,
not.
isn't it?
Huh?
It's flesh.
Well, same thing, meat, flesh,
But
same
how
thing.
can you look at, how can you
Well,
look
I
at,
have some black food, that's blood, that
it's not, the thing is, this is their job, yeah, and unfortunately, people like this, like you, pay for it. I don't know what's funny.
is.
Would you murder a sentient being yourself?
Look, my tea's getting warm. I need
Would
to
you
get-
murder them yourself?
Hey?
Would you murder them yourself?
Why?
Exactly, would you?
Well, if I needed to eat them, I would.
Would
But
you?
these guys
So
don't
you
do it.
believe that you're going to be
I'm a little
dead,
lazy.
you're going to be dead if you don't eat their flesh?
Yeah, damn it.
Right, okay. Do you know it causes heart disease and cancer and everything like that, flesh?
Yeah, so cigarette people still do that.
It smells like a slaughterhouse in there.
Nice, isn't it?
Are you okay? Are you unwell? I think, yeah, I don't think he's very well because he said it's okay. And this person here as well has got a dog and he's now going in there to buy a body, or he's given them this. So these chocolates as well, have been, who's that? I had almost 40 years, I feel great, healthy and calm inside. Exactly. When you're vegan, you don't have to worry about what animals you've paid to be murdered. Exactly. It doesn't. Well, it's job. Calm down. Yeah, it is. It might be their job, but it's still wrong, isn't it? It's still disgusting, and people should feel ashamed of this. Yeah. So 14 years vegan is absolutely brilliant. That's so good. Yeah. And I'm having conversations with people to try and, you know, show them that we don't have to hurt animals at all. We can literally stop murdering them, and yeah, that's all we have to do. So what this is there's a body here, if you can see. So they put cows here. All my makeup is vegan. Yeah, I wouldn't be sitting here if I paid for someone to hurt an animal. And my makeup, yeah, so it is, yeah, it doesn't have to be, you know, an animal doesn't have to be hurt for us to live, you know. Not everyone, you know, we don't all have to exploit animals, okay, or pay for them to be murdered. We don't have to do that. I think it's important and that people, I think it's important that people stand here and speak up for the animals, because if we don't, then who's going to, you know, who's going to? I had a little sign, but I've had that taken away. Okay, so you say about, what about the impoverished children who are exploited for their branch work? Okay, so no exploitation is okay of a sentient being. It's all wrong, isn't it? There shouldn't be, you know, no one should be hurt for makeup, for food, for what they call food. And there's actually not really been, a lot of people are going to this shop, there's actually not really been many people coming to the butchers, which is good. Hi Lucas. Just imagine people not hurting animals. Just imagine people being kind to animals. So this is the butcher's here, so as you can see, look. I mean, unfortunately, you know, cooking up, you know, eating animals, eating their bodies is, you know, is just not okay. Yeah, how can you literally, right, look at an animal and think, oh, I want to eat their body? Like, how could you think that? What do you guys think about, like, animals being murdered for their flesh or for their skin? Like, so why do you need... Yeah, just try to imagine a world where no individuals are murdered or anything like that. So why do you feel the need to murder animals? And why do you feel the need to take away, you know, their body belongs to them and always belong to them, and not for us to eat their flesh? I don't understand why, you know, why you would want to do that to an animal. So okay, so because you've said it's delicious, then it makes it okay, does it? So because of your taste pleasure, it makes it okay for someone to be murdered. It's absolutely awful. I'm actually just got to charge my phone at the moment, but it's absolutely awful. So this is a picture. These pigs here, they're put in gas chambers. Okay, 98% of pigs are put in gas chambers. I wouldn't want to eat an animal anymore. I wouldn't want to eat their flesh. It's absolutely awful. Hi. Oh my God, David, honestly, what a day. This has been crazy in here. Like, they've called the police, so I'm hoping that the police will come and then I can tell them. Yeah, honestly, everyone just thinks we're fucking crazy because we're trying to stop animals being harmed, and we're trying to stop the mass murder. And you know, it's okay to hurt, you know, cows, pigs, you know. They have in here that they kill pheasants, pigeons. I mean, how disgusting. You wouldn't hurt a dog, you wouldn't eat a dog, would you, you know? And you know, it's just disgusting that people feel that they're able to do that, you know. It's absolutely horrendous. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just angry. I just need to calm down because I am really angry at the moment. Yeah, just trying to calm down. Have you got children? Have you got children? Have you got children? Yeah. Do you say it's okay to murder animals to them? Oh, right. So they wouldn't exist. So it's okay to murder them. So what? So what? So what? Yeah. So do you think they would? Do you think they'd rather be here and be murdered? Oh, so you're against murder, are you? You're making no sense. Like he's making no sense. So he said it'd be a genocide. Um, he said that it would be a genocide if he didn't. No, yeah. So if cows apparently can be murdered because they are bred to be murdered or to be eaten. So that's what he's told his children. Um, honestly, it's just crazy. It's so crazy. I need to calm down though because I'm so angry. Like I've had no um, I've had one conversation with a lady, and she said that she doesn't eat animals because of how horrible it is. Basically, um, she said that she wouldn't want to eat them because of how cruel it is, which is good. And obviously, it should be normalised anyway to not eat them and not to hurt them. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people breeding other individuals into existence to be the same as them. So to be, someone who eats animals. Yeah, it's horrendous. We need to be at these places. We need to speak up. It's really fucking horrible sometimes, but we need to speak up, and we need to speak up for the individuals that are being murdered for other individuals to eat. Yeah, it's really, really sad, and it's really, really horrible. Um, no one will really have a conversation. It's so ingrained, it's crazy. But it's been really good that people have been watching, and yeah, it hasn't really been a great activism. Not completely. I don't know if I wouldn't call it successful, because at the end of the day, like, these people can hope. These people probably go back and say, "Oh, I've had this crazy vegan today," But if anyone has kind of intelligence, then they should know, like, why I'm here. Thank you. Oh God, I'm kind of a bit like bashed down in a way. I feel a bit like 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 a bit kind of hurt by the fact that people don't care, and it hurts, like, when you get laughed at, when everyone's like against you in a way, and everyone laughs, and then they call the police because I went in there to show the truth of individuals' bodies. And it just hurts because people are it's all like so indoctrinated into people. But I actually saw this one lady did actually come up to me, and she said, "Oh, there's a sign outside," which was my sign. It said, "Is it okay to murder animals for pleasure?" And yeah, so she said that she doesn't eat animals because of how, like, cruel it is. And it was just really nice to have that conversation with her. Um, and I never would give up, but you see, it's so easy to just be knocked down. And, ridiculed and laughed at, and, it's a lot easier to fit in, or whatever you want to say, than stand up for the animals, isn't it? And thank you so much for, like, having my back. I do really appreciate that. Because when you're just here on your own, you just feel like an idiot sometimes. Because people, they laugh at you and everything. Thank you, that's really helped. And it hurts because, like, people don't see what the animals go through, and so many people are that fucking stupid as well that they don't think about anyone else apart from themselves. So they're just, all they're interested in is just the fact that they want to eat their flesh. And they don't think about anyone apart from themselves. And it's just so sad. It's, yeah, I will definitely try to think of a vegan world. Yeah. We go past these places and they're literally like, it literally says here, Tombs Butchers. It's fucking disgusting. Okay, guys, so I'm going to come back on the live if the police turn up. I don't know whether to leave. I kind of want to stay to say to the police, actually, like, I'm entitled to be here. I have not been banned from this premises. I have not trespassed. I've gone in a public place. I don't, it's always really strange with like the reactions that you get from people, like they laugh or, it's almost like everyone's trying to make out you're crazy. It's really strange. It's very, very weird. Yeah, but like actually maybe a good thing actually. There hasn't been like loads of people actually gone in the dead body shop. There hasn't been loads of people, which is good. Yeah, so that's good. That's a win, I guess, for us. Yeah. It's interesting that all these animals are put in these, fucking disgusting hellholes, and then they're murdered. It's fucking horrific. And yeah, of course, it's easier with other activists. Of course, it is. But sometimes you just have to really bite the bullet and just do it. Like there will never be, a time where the amazing thing is, like, there's never a time where it's not impactful, and we should be absolutely disgusted by places like they call a butcher's. It's absolutely disgusting. Yeah, that's so true. I mean, when you're with vegan campout will be so nice. Guys, I've just been chatting on here. So they did actually call the police, but the police haven't turned up, so it can't be that urgent. Yeah, I think I might possibly leave. It's amazing. It's so amazing.
really amazing that we have all them people fighting, for the animals. We're all so kind of brainwashed, and we think it's okay to murder certain animals but not other animals. It's really, really, really strange. You know, yeah, okay. Our reach is growing, definitely. Even today, they might say this crazy fucking vegan, but actually, I don't think, I don't think we're crazy for standing up for the animals. I don't see how that's crazy. I see it as it's just normal to have compassion for other individuals and not just the dogs or the cats. Yeah, but it's normal. Like, I feel like we are the future, and we're going to be okay, and we need to fight for the animals and just remember, you know, just remember what the animals go through. It's nothing. Us doing this is absolutely nothing compared to what actually happens. Um, people like, people like when they work in these places, like it's actually quite embarrassing that they do. Do you like working there? How embarrassing! Have you got animals at home? Pardon? So you're a hypocrite. Absolute hypocrite. So he's got animals at home. So he has animals at home, and he works in there. Exactly. Of course it does. Yeah. He says he owns it, and I said, how embarrassing. Imagine owning a place full of dead bodies and these poor individuals that have been bred to be murdered. It's horrific. Yeah. Absolutely horrific. And you can always see people that eat animals. You can sort of always tell because they're very, it's very unhealthy. Heart disease, cancer, all these different things, and how people don't see it, I do not have any clue. Yeah, of course, like human lives. Like if you respect, human life, why would you not respect another individual's life? It's and majority of people are generally just hypocrites. Instead of accepting that they're a hypocrite and saying, how do I do better, and how do I, actually help animals and help other individuals, it's a case of fighting against us and mocking us and ridiculing us. And yeah. Okay, guys. Well, it's been very dramatic today. Um, get some bits that hopefully we can put up on YouTube, and hopefully we can put um, yeah, you wouldn't have health issues by not eating flesh. We don't need to eat flesh. We don't need to eat another species breast milk. It's sort of in the title, really. If you think about a species who's a mother, she will produce milk for her baby. She doesn't produce milk for a human. That's it. Wouldn't Why would that happen? She produces milk for her baby. Yeah, definitely, and it does definitely plant-based has grown. It really has. More kind of vegans are being active as well. It's absolutely ridiculous to say that you're unwell because you don't eat dead bodies, or you don't eat breast milk. You don't drink breast milk of another species. Yeah, it's a pretty weird thing to say. Um, very strange. Yeah, so a lot of the time it's because some people want their own. It's not good. You don't have to eat dead bodies. I think all it comes down to that when people eat flesh, all it comes down to is the fact that they like the taste of flesh, and they think that that justifies. How many times do we have this conversation about how it's justified to eat flesh because they like the taste of it? You know, vegans don't say, oh, I absolutely hate the taste of it. You know, even now it makes me feel sick and it's fucking disgusting. But you know, people, it's no, there is no, you know, it's not a valid reason because you like the taste of flesh. Like, it's not a valid reason to take someone's life. But we have these conversations and these same excuses all the time. It's always happening. People are always saying this kind of stuff. But yeah, I may go to, I'm going to go home, I think, have a cup of tea, and then I'm going to probably do some outreach in the supermarket and hopefully feel a bit more positive than today, because today has been, yeah, it's been interesting. But yeah, I will look and see what bits I can put up in my story and try and encourage other people to get active and speak up for the animals. Okay guys, bye.